To oppressive regimes and has linked these oppressive regimes with certain countries. He has forgotten what the terrorists have done to Syria, such as the terrorist groups and their practices in Idlib and the setting up of courts. We call upon the special rapporteur to use diplomatic language and usual custom as acknowledged by the UN practices. Thank you.
Thank you. I give the floor to Timor-Leste.
Mr. Vice President, my government attaches great importance to the terms you are here discussing today. In 2002, Timor-Leste Commission for Reception, Truth and Reconciliation was created to promote peace, reconciliation and reintegration by seeking the truth about what occurred in the country, recommend measures to prevent future abuses and respond to the needs of victims. In addition, it aimed to identify the practice and policy needed to prevent future occurrence of human rights violations. The Commission did an incredible job collecting statements of almost 8,000 people. Since the presentation of its report in 2005 entitled SEGA, Enough, we were able to provide reparation to hundreds of victims, as well as to create a national archive for the memorialization and often neglected aspect in this consolidation of transitional justice. Even though it's clear that Timor-Leste adopted a reconciliatory approach during the process, we are compelled to assist victims and their family member health. For that, we have conducted meetings between family and their separated relatives and promote them with the support needed. In order to follow up the implementation, the recommendation made by the Commission for Reception, Truth and Reconciliation, and to construct a national center for memory, research and learning that promote history of Timor-Leste and solidarity among survivors of the past human rights violation. In December 2016, the government created SEGA National Center. In the last 3 years, the CNC has disseminated SEGA report among population and assisted in the area of commemoration of historical events as a means for public recognition of the sacrifice of the victim. Rehabilitation healing for survivors. CNC is also establishing solidarity fund for supporting the most vulnerable victims and introduce the school curriculum, the subject of history and human rights for primary and secondary school in the subject of transitional justice as compulsory subject for the university student. Timor-Leste keeps strengthening its effort to fulfill its obligation toward the victim and community and look forward to say the more with the Council in the next session. I thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. I give the floor to Qatar.